Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Day 27 of the war, Israeli forces have surrounded Gaza City. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in Tel Aviv. He's calling for a humanitarian pause. It looks like the appeal has fallen on deaf ears. In neighboring Lebanon, thousands turned up to listen to the Hezbollah chief, his first address since the war broke out. So will the Hezbollah join this war? We'll tell you what their chief said. In other news, the Prime Minister of Australia is on a state visit to China. Quite a turnaround from 2 years ago when Australia was calling for a probe into the origins of the Wuhan virus and China was slamming it. The story of Sam Bankman-Fried, the crypto king turned convicted scamster. He faces 100 years in jail. Why shared workspace company WeWork did not work. It may file for bankruptcy next week. Why fake weight loss drugs pose a serious danger and why medical science has no cure for obesity. And how the Beatles have released their last song with some help from AI. All these stories and more coming up. The headlines first. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks to the President of the UAE. The two leaders discuss the Israel-Hamas war, expressing concern over the deteriorating situation. They call for a quote-unquote early resolution for stability in West Asia. Xi Jinping asks Olaf Scholz to push the EU to boost fair market competition. The Chinese president and German chancellor spoke on a video call today. Beijing and the European Union are major trade partners, but the bloc has signaled a need to reduce reliance on trade with China. Ukraine reports massive Russian drone attacks on its cities. Russian drones hit civilian targets in Kharkiv. Kiev says Moscow is going after its energy infrastructure ahead of the winter. Schools shut down across Delhi as toxic smog engulfs the Indian capital. Air quality plummeted to the severe category in many parts of the city. Authorities have banned construction and entry of diesel trucks for now. And Saudi Arabia eyes a multi-billion-dollar stake in the IPL. Reports suggest that the kingdom wants to invest $5 billion in the league. This was apparently discussed during Crown Prince MBS's state visit to India last month.